I'm meteorologist from my city. It's Weather Madness Wednesday. Here we go. Severe weather yesterday. Look at this. About 10 tornadoes so far being counted. We had the storms up here, which was well predicted yesterday on the rotation tracks. And then we had the storms down in here, which weren't as well predicted, but, you know, they did occur. And you know, if you look at this here, it's probably 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 supercell thunderstorms that developed yesterday, producing tornadoes. This is where we get into that whole thing of, you know, one supercell can produce multiple tornadoes. So do we count each tornado that occurs with the same storm, or do we count the supercell thunderstorm as one storm producing multiple tornadoes? This has always been one of those dilemmas. The satellite picture this morning. Heat is on, man. I tell you, it got toasty yesterday. A lot of places here in the eastern part of the country, 70s and 80s. It felt warm outside. I was sweating outside for sure. And thunderstorms continue to rumble on here. But eventually, this cold front's going to come through the eastern part of the country and cut the heat off for a day or two. But the heat's going to come back. It's going to come right back again on Sunday. So don't worry. We're kind of in this one of the patterns. I know you folks up in here are like, I would love to have the heat. Not yet. You're still in that blocky pattern type of situation. All right. Okay. Radar this morning. Some thunderstorms down here across Texas and Oklahoma. Showers up into the Great Lakes. Some thunderstorms up in there. Then you get your warm front sitting here with showers and some showers up in the northern plain states this morning. The SPC boys have got this area and this area up in here through Pennsylvania. I have my area. That's my area. I think there's going to be storms along the warm front and then back here along the cold front. This is where I think the storms are going to be. I think for like me, it's going to be very close. I'll probably be seeing a lot of lightning to the north this evening. And but mostly hail and gusty winds here. I don't see a tornado threat there. You can see the simulated radar got a pretty good batch of thunderstorms running across Hudson Valley, back in northern PA, all the way back into Ohio, and some thunderstorms there. So any of these thunderstorms can get fairly frisky today and produce some gusty winds and hail. It is April, okay? And it's going to be pretty warm outside too. When you get this kind of warmth, you can get these thunderstorms. The other thing is the heat today. It's going to get toasty. I mean, I think we're going to get to, I think Baltimore, Washington, maybe Philadelphia are going to hit 90 today, okay? Or pretty darn close, like 89 or something like that. But it's going to get close because the west winds are going to drive down the Appalachians here, and they're going to push those temperatures way up there today. So be ready for that. And then severe weather, Texas, Oklahoma, up into the Mississippi Valley today. Some tornado activity, especially back in Oklahoma and Texas today. Like we saw yesterday, the rotation tracks are pretty strong today across Oklahoma, down here toward Dallas-Fort Worth, and all the way down here north of San Antonio. Some pretty good rotation tracks there, and even some rotation tracks up into the Ozarks might be more supporting hail, but these certainly are some big tracks here today. So I assume the storm chasers that were out here yesterday are just shifting eastward today to follow the supercell thunderstorms. You can see the kind of a mess of thunderstorms this afternoon and evening down here through Texas all the way up into the Ozarks. Yeah, it's pretty messy, isn't it? So somewhere in that mess there's going to be some severe weather and tornadoes. All right, like I said, eventually that cold front is going to go through. All right, and a little bit chillier weather here across the Northeast Friday night and Saturday, but the warm air is coming in right behind it. Okay, and so by Sunday everybody's warming up again. Okay, the front's going to be kind of sitting here like this, so it's cool up in here, and then toasty again down here with temp 70s and near 80-degree weather, especially over in this area here. It's going to get pretty warm, much warmer than we think. I thought, you know, yesterday I thought there could be something off the southeast coast. I lost it. The models kind of lost that system that was supposed to be down here off the southeast coast here. So kind of keep an eye on it. There's still kind of a little wrinkle right there. We got to watch for any kind of development. All right, that's your Weather Madness for Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Henry Market City.